then so I was on my way home from work and I thought about love. I thought about
Love. Okay.
love. And so let's talk about what love means to you. What does love mean to
Okay.
you? Say hello.
Okay.
Say hello,
So,
Ollie. Say hello first.
oh, hello, how everybody doing?
Yes, yes. How y'all doing today? That's
Hope
Ollie
y'all,
on the other
hope
line.
y'all blessed. Yeah, I'm on the other line. I hope everybody blessed, man, and everybody enjoying their day. God willing.
Yes,
Love, man, that's that's a powerful word.
it is.
I think sometimes we take for granted that word. To
Mm-hmm.
be honest,
Mm-hmm.
what I know about love, I can only give you my experience. There's different types of love, obviously. But we talking about that love, that grown love.
Ooh.
I think
Okay.
that's what we want to tap into.
Okay. I
Uh,
like how you gave it a name, that grown love.
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
that grown love. That grown love. For me, I never really got to experience that
Mm-hmm.
in that regard. But I have got a little bit of taste of it. I
Okay.
tasted it a little bit, right?
Okay.
And the taste is so sweet and pure.
Mm-hmm.
And and I'm gonna keep it real. It's nothing like that,
Ooh.
man. The way it makes you feel.
Uh-huh.
Uh, it damn right makes you feel invisible. And I think everybody's trying to grasp that, right?
Yeah.
But the thing about love is it's hard,
Mm.
because sometimes people that you make feel like that, they don't know how to reciprocate that
Mm-hmm.
because they never been in love.
Mm.
And that be the problem with us, and especially in our community, man. We get confused. We don't know what love is. But the meaning of love to me, ultimately, man, is something that I think that can fulfill you in such a way that uh, it can make you feel like you're on cloud nine, floating, literally.
Ooh.
That type of love.
Yeah. Make you
Uh,
feel powerful too.
yeah, it makes you feel powerful, make you feel a sense of invisible. Excuse me. And I'm gonna say this too, right? And when you find that right person, that the connection is gonna be, it's gonna be through the roof.
Mm.
And people say, well, can you fall in love just on the first time seeing somebody, or first time? Yeah, you
Love
can.
at
That's
first
how
sight.
powerful love is. That's how
Ooh.
powerful love is, man. For real,
Love
for
at
real. Like
first sight.
you like, whoa,
Ooh,
yeah,
took my breath
exactly. And
away.
they make songs. Yeah, there you go, there you go. They make songs about it.
Mm.
They're just gonna hang up too, so we gonna come back to it.
Absolutely.
Based on, yeah,
Okay.
we gonna come back to it and get a little bit more, get more depth into it. True.
Okay.
Erica,
Yeah.
to that Mary J. Love.
You say what? Say it again. Now what, love?
I said that Mary J. Love.
Oh, that's what we tapping in. Oh, that's what we tapping into. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, sometimes say love can be uncomfortable. It
Mm.
can be the uncomfortable truth, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you love somebody, if you really love somebody, you will love them completely and cherish them and say it. But most importantly, you're going to show it, right?
Right.
A lot of times we don't understand what that means. So we gotta dig deep. We gotta really understand the root of this word love and what it truly means. Everything is temporary in a sense, but love is everlasting. Does that make sense?
Love is everlasting. It makes sense.
Everlasting is continually. It keeps going.
Mm-hmm.
It just keeps going. So don't waste it. Don't waste it.
Mm.
Right? It's so important for us to understand that when we find somebody that's really him or her, let's make sure we value it. It's so important. You gotta fight for love. Literally fight for it. Fight for it. Because
Ooh.
it's important to have it. It
Mm.
fulfills you, man, in such a way, man.
Mm.
It's like you said, is so powerful,
Mhm.
right? But
Mhm.
sometimes we miss the signs of it, right?
That's
We miss
accurate.
the signs of it and don't understand it. We miss it and we don't understand it. What do you think, Shay? Have you ever been at that point where you was in love, really in love,
I'm gonna tell
not
you
just
like this.
lusty, but
I
in love?
mean, I'm gonna tell you like this. I guess some will say yes because I've had like a relationship young or whatever the case may be. But I guess you would call it that type of love at that age, right? But to experience, I think to experience an unconditional love, no, a love that a love that also too on the flip side that will see. Ooh, hold on, cuz hold on. Okay, so a love that will also too liberate you, because love can liberate you, right? And Maya Angelou say, if you love someone, you set them free, right? So there's like a flip side to it as well. I think love is so multifaceted, and I think it's when we talk about grown up love, like Mary J. Blige love, I love you, baby. It really has to be unconditional. But when you really find that person, so I don't know why, or I don't know why we make it so hard, or maybe it's just those types of wombs and things like that. Like we attract different things, right? We attract like our mirrors. We attract those that, because I heard Ayana, I think today, she said, there was a lady that asked a question in regards to black men. She said, I'm giving up on my black men and I'm going to date my white kings. And so Ayana said, it don't matter what race you go to. She said, because the relationship is about yourself. She said, the person that is on the other side reflecting a mirror back to you is always about the relationship with yourself. She said, if you clean different things up within yourself, the person on the other side of you gonna clean things up automatically. And she was just saying how, like, spiritually, mentally, physically, and things like that, it was just really profound. She said, because basically the relationship that you having with someone else is the relationship that you're having with yourself. So bringing that back, like, I mean, like I said, it get real. You know what I'm saying? We can keep going and going and going because
Yeah, I want to say something to what the young lady said. Um, Obviously, love has no color. That's just the reality of it, right?
yes.
But I want to stand up for my brothers. I want to speak on their behalf. And
Mhm.
I'm not saying whatever she chooses, whatever she feels, that's her, right?
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you like this, man. When you in the presence of a real black king,
Uh huh.
a real black king,
Mhm.
you're going to understand it and you're going to off the top know that you're in the presence of a king, right? A lot of times with us, what we do is we try to define what a king is. A king is a king because his presence speaks to that.
Yeah.
If you keep going over there trying to get a Volkswagen, you're going to keep getting a Volkswagen if you follow me. So sometimes it's the direction that we're looking in and we're looking in the wrong places.
Mm.
Meaning that, okay, I can't go think I'm going to find, I always say this, right? And I tell guys in here all the time, I said, there's so many beautiful women out there, but how do you attract them? If you're being ignorant and you're cussing and you're sagging your pants and you're looking a certain way, you're not going to attract nothing of beauty.
Mm.
You're going to attract some trash. I promise you that. But I will say this, to what's her name? Ayana, you said?
Yeah.
That's her name?
Yeah.
What is it? I would say this to her. Maybe she has to start looking different in different places. And maybe what she's attracting, in a sense, sometimes that becomes a reflection.
This is accurate.
And you
Now that was
attract
just.
something.
Let me go back and tell you that was just like a clip. So I don't know, what the finished conversation was. It was just like a small clip of a conversation. It was a podcast, and
Okay.
they have different conversation.
Oh,
Then they
okay.
ask different questions. So I'm not saying that, I don't know exactly, but that was just like a clip. But I feel you on the, where you're looking and um and then also too, like, I'm just gonna throw this one out there. Dr. Umar, you know who Dr. Umar is, right?
Yeah, yeah, I
Because
remember
he
you
kind of
talking
touched
about
on
it.
the same thing. He said that black women need to be careful with a man that makes less than them, and you like date them, like don't look down on them, right? Because you do have all these other great qualities, you do have all these other, these other attributes. You have your kingmanship, you have your stoicism, you have your leadership, you have your ability to build, right? You have a willingness, you have a heart, right? But you do have to build that with the right person, right? As well as that person, though, on the other side has to be willing to see that in themselves, because a lot of times we need partners that see that in themselves. If they don't see that in themselves, then we can't the ability to that push and
When you
pull,
also,
that support, that growth, that baby I got you, that I'm uplift you. If it's not reciprocal, then it's no good. Like you said, it's a no go.
it's also this, right?
Mhm.
I'm gonna honestly say this, right?
Mhm.
And I was saying this a little bit earlier. You gotta be willing to fight. If you say you want something, or you, matter of fact, I don't want it, I need it. What are you willing to do to get what you need? Because I can tell you I want love and I want somebody to love me, but do I really want it?
You see,
Do
you
I
know what?
really want it?
You right. I got something else
Because
that I got something that I need to incorporate. And I think
go ahead.
this may be the piece. This may be the piece that's missing. It's we don't put God in it. You see what I'm saying? It's
Okay.
too much of us is in
Spiritual.
it. We need to put God in it, right? So I'm looking for somebody that's gonna pray with me, that we pray for each other, that we pray for each other's leadership, whether it be in our homes, whether it be in the communities. We pray for each other mentally, we pray for each other financially, with each other, right?
Physically.
So yes, so I think a lot of times where we miss it is that God piece. We gotta get that God piece in there. We gotta add God in that. You feel me? Especially if you feel like this is the one. Yes. You feel like this is
I'm
somebody
glad
that you
you
want to be
said
with.
that.
Yes. We got to put God in it, because God is going to lead. He's going to come through.
He's gonna
He's going to
allow
come
you
through
to
him and
comfort
her,
you,
and he's going to
her.
lead. Yeah. He's going to
He's gonna
lead.
lead you. He's gonna allow you. Yeah, exactly.
And we're going to be able to
I'm
put our
gonna say
egos
too.
down. We're going to be able to take a
Yeah,
deep breath
you
when
gotta
we
put that
upset.
ego.
We're going to be able to.
You have to put that ego.
Right. And so I think a lot of us, I mean, it get deep, cuz, so you know it's deep. You know it's
No,
deep.
it's really deep
It's
because at the end
deep.
of the day, man, people want that real love. They truly do. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what nobody says. Everybody wants that, but it's all about how you go about getting. But you
Yes.
have to have a willing significant other that's willing to take on that task with you. That's a lot of heavy lifting. You know, people got jobs, people got
Ooh.
kids, and people got this going on, and
Ooh.
sometimes this can become overwhelming. So what we have to understand, and this is why I say, if you really need that, you'll find a way to get that, and you can create it by. See, we need to get back to like old school, back in the 50s and 60s, man. You know, women and men, particularly, they used to court each other.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? There's no more of that. There's no more of me holding your hand and me, treating you like the queen you're supposed to be treated like, because I'm too busy trying to look at your ass.
Man, or I'm not putting you in the car. I'm not opening your door for you. You're not my woman. I'm not closing the door for you. What?
We gotta get back to the essence, the root of it. But you only gonna understand the root of it when you understand the problem, and the problem is us.
Mm.
This is why people can't be in viable relationships and express that true adultery love. Because is like I said, if you love someone, love them completely and cherish them and say it, but most importantly, show it.
That's love.
Most
That's
importantly,
sometimes
show
love is
it.
conditional. It's conditional for some people. And
Yeah,
oh, cousin. Ooh, for some people, love is transactional. What can you give
yeah,
to me? What can I
yeah, that
give
part.
to you?
Yeah,
It's
but that's not
transactional,
love.
but
That
yeah,
yeah,
I
that's not
mean,
love.
to a certain,
That's
to a,
I'm trying
to a,
to a certain extent.
right, but
Does that play a factor?
right,
Yes, but I'm gonna love you when you broke.
yeah,
See, I
yeah,
want that type of love. I'm gonna love you when you sick. See, I want that type of love.
yeah,
I'm gonna love you when your hair ain't made up right. When you ain't got your makeup on.
yeah.
You know when you
That's when
cleaning
you're
up
the
the house and
prettiest.
you running around with the kids, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
behind you kissing you on your neck, telling you, "Oh, I love you."
Yeah,
Or you
yeah.
got flour all on your hands. See, I want that type of love.
Okay.
That's the love I want.
Yeah.
You know, when you come home and you sit on the couch beside me and you had a long day, you've been running around and I massage your feet and tell you, baby, it's going to be all right.
It's gonna be all right. I love you, Queen. Thank you
I
for
love you,
holding us
queen. I look
down.
you in your eyes.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
holding
yeah.
me down.
That's beautiful.
You make me want to get up in the morning. You're the reason that I breathe.
Oh, that's
See, I want that type of love.
beautiful. Oh.
You remember that Jay Holiday? Suffocating when I'm away from you. Remember that song? We on some Jay Holiday shit. You better go pay attention and go listen to it.
I'm gonna have to listen to it. God, cousin, I
We
appreciate
trying
you.
to get there.
But yeah, it gets
Mm-hmm.
deep. It gets deep. It gets deep. Love, love,
Yeah.
love, love.
You know what I'm saying, man.
I
You
do.
know, it's deep, man. It's deeper than rap. You know,
Man.
love is something that's very important, man, for the people. And I know y'all understand it. Uh, but make sure you're willing to invest in it. Really wholeheartedly invest in it because it feels so good. It's so pure.
Mm.
Ain't nothing like it.
When it's real.
Ain't nothing like it.
Mm-hmm.
When it's real.
Mm-hmm.
You know, listen to Mary J. Real love. She telling you. You better go pay attention. For those you don't know who Mary J is, I know y'all got Google and all that. Go check it out.
They know who Mary
You
J
know,
is. Yeah, love is work. But it's a good thing. It's beautiful. I think it's really beautiful.
it's a lot of work, but that's why I say sometimes people are lazy. You know, because it's easy to say that you want that, but are you willing to invest in that?
Man.
You know,
That's something that
are
I
you willing to invest
that's
in
something I even have to ask myself, low key. You feel me? Like, sometimes I feel like sometimes I'm not. I need to work more on myself or, get certain things going the way I want them to go before I try to focus on other people. I say only because for myself, I'm a giver. You know what I'm saying? I'm naturally a nurturer.
yeah,
I'm going to give to you. I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to do all of those things, but I'm just not going to do that for anybody.
anybody?
You see what I'm saying? So, and that takes time to build up to. And I'm sure just like chivalry takes time to build up to and all that stuff. So, you know, I
Well,
mean,
the thing is too, you gotta understand, like when you try to embark on that, you're going out on a limb, and,
we,
and you have to be open minded. Because if you're not open minded, I'm gonna say this like this, right?
mm-hmm,
A lot of times people try to paint the picture of what their version of love is. You have said something, you can create your own love, what love looks like, and feels like, and means to you, right?
yes,
Overall, it's love. What we do is we see something on TV, or we hear something in a song, right? And we get this picture. Oh, this is what it is. And you try to live up to that standard. You can't live up to something that is not you.
mm-hmm,
What you have to understand is, you said, I'm a nurturer, I'm a care, but at the same time, I want to feel that too.
Mm-hmm.
I want to feel that too, but why I can't feel it? So
Mm.
when you find somebody that you're willing to invest in,
Mm-hmm.
and you see that this person, he starts to reciprocate that to you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Oh, right. But
Mm-hmm.
understand this too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's perfect, so you have to be willing to work with each other because it might be something he missed. It might be something you missed.
This is
Don't
facts.
allow that to discourage you. No, because
Right.
a lot of times we allow things to discourage you. Or he may be in Timbuktu, or she may stay down the street, but all the dudes be hanging in a better house. Now you start to assume that she's doing something wrong. In reality, she ain't. So therefore, you start to mess up your relationship without even knowing you messing it up. But based on he in Timbuktu, he can't love me.
Mm.
But every time you talk to him, he makes you feel good. You FaceTime him, you feel like you ain't never felt before. Sometimes you gotta stop being selfish.
Mm.
We gotta get out our own way and be
Mm-hmm.
open-minded.
This is
See,
true.
open-mindedness, that's what I'm telling you, that's one of the coldest things there is. Because it'll fulfill you. I promise you it will.
Mm.
I promise you it will. But we have these certain expectations of what we think love is.
Mm.
And that ain't the truth. You know what I'm saying? You spoke about being spiritually in love. You know what I'm saying? You spoke about financial. You spoke about different types of love. You might just get one. But
Mm.
understand with that one, though, watch this. Understand with that one,
Yeah.
you can allow it to grow into. That's why I say love is everlasting.
You said you can allow it to what? Cause it went out.
You can allow it to grow. You can allow it to grow to all those other things.
This is true. If the other
Because I'm gonna
person
show
is
you this.
willing.
Let me show you this, sir.
Mm-hmm.
When you got somebody, you make somebody feel a certain way. And I'm gonna say this about something, right?
Oh, we calling out names. I'm recording. I'm recording.
No,
Okay.
y'all can record it.
Okay.
I've been a hardcore gang member all my life.
Mm-hmm.
And all I did is rip and run the streets, and I was loyal to the streets.
Mm.
When I met this woman,
Mm-hmm.
when I met this woman,
Mm-hmm.
I understood that was something special.
Mm-hmm.
I understood she was something special.
Mm-hmm.
Just based on when I heard her voice, and I said, "Oh my God!" You remember, you in church, you hear that, that moment happened right there. And I said, "What the hell?"
The heavens opened up the
and
gates.
You start talking.
You saw her halo.
And I saw her halo. And I said to myself, "Oh, I ain't never felt like this ever in my life." I started to change.
Mm.
You know, they say an old leper can't change his spot, but he can when you meet somebody like her.
Ooh, she started softening that. You know what I mean?
I started to change. I'm doing things that I never thought I would do, particularly in that confinement.
Yeah.
Jail is a violent place, man.
Mm.
But she's like, hold up. She's like, I see something in you. She sees something in me. So I'm like, hold up. Just willing to invest in me. And I got to be willing to invest in not only myself, but her as well.
Yes, sir.
So let me start changing these things. That's real. That's true love. And sometimes people don't understand it because one thing about it is they don't understand based on your position. But damn, if you love me like I love him, it starts to waver. But the reality is you got the best thing in front of you ever had because you just said it out your own mouth. So don't allow a gate or a distance to separate you from what you truly love. Don't allow it. Because at the end of the day, I promise you'll sit back 10, 5, 10 years from now, you're going to be like, damn. When you sit there and a man makes you feel a certain way to the point where you sit up here, you're like, hold on, let me get up there. And you said it yourself, that tells you right then and there what you got. Don't lose sight of that, man. You just said it. Somebody, look, you a queen, a true queen. Ain't no way in the hell if you find it right then and you give him exactly what you just said to me, he's going to be willing to break down all the barriers.
Mm.
and he's going to become vulnerable with you
Mm.
because he's going to start to understand that that's what you are with him.
Right.
Vulnerability is something we lack in the black community, right? Particularly the black man.
And the black woman, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you because I know vulnerability firsthand is hard. Vulnerability is not easy. And so because vulnerability is not hard, right? When you do decide to come out of that, that's where, like you said, that growth comes. That change comes. That
It's going to come.
mm-hmm.
You're gonna wake up and you're gonna say, I told her one day, I said, when I wake up now, I know I have purpose.
Mm.
I have purpose.
Mm.
You
Sometimes we
allow me to
forget
get
the
up
things
every
we
morning.
say because life,
We forget. Life
life.
happens, but see, that's the thing. Look, and I'm gonna show you this, right? We have to understand life is always gonna be there. Life ain't gonna change.
Mm.
But what we have to do is we have to be able to put them together. Because there's a gang of women out there that's single. There's a gang of men out there that's single. They all looking for love. Some just looking to have a good time, but some are really looking for love. And sometimes love will happen even when you least expect it, right? But at the same time, you gotta understand, shit, I'm gonna have to go to work. I got the kids, or I got this. See, I'm gonna love what you love.
Mm.
I'm gonna love everything about you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna allow you to understand that. But at the same time, you have to say, let me hold on. We could like to call black women our superwomen. Sometimes I gotta play multiple roles. And that shit becomes overwhelming,
Mm-hmm.
to be honest. And I tip my cap to any woman that's out there that got a man that's doing time or I want to say this because this is important. Any man that's doing time or out there who ain't doing right and you continue to hold them down, you got the mother that's out there that's still taking care of the kids, the baby daddies, is they locked up or they just ain't acting right. You deserve better. You deserve better, and you know it, and I know it.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is you're going to keep allowing yourself to get what you get and not go outside the box just because somebody may be in this position. But that man makes you feel good. He might not look like your baby daddy, but he makes you feel good. What's important to you? What's important to you? Because I understand what's important to me as a black man. I want somebody to truly love me. I want somebody to be in love with me. Let me say that again. In love with me. Every day I wake up, and every day she wakes up. I'm in love with her, and she's in love with me, and we doing it all over and over again. That's what we fighting for.
Ooh.
Not no one night stand and you baby, we playing. Nah, we ain't. That's bunk. I want to
Bumps,
look you in
go.
your eyes, and you look me in my eyes, and I feel some type of way.
Oh shoot.
I'm talking about that grown where I feel some type of way, and I don't want to be too graphic, cuz, all right? But you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, cuz?
I do.
Okay then.
I do. I
Okay.
do. Mm-hmm. I do.
Here we go.
Yeah. Okay. Love my peoples. Look, I don't have nothing else. You know what I'm saying? That's love. People chime in on this. Leave a comment. Let us know how you feel about love.
And be honest, man. You know, be honest, man, and allow yourself to be open-minded. Because at the end of the day, man, it's important, man. For real, for real. Y'all have a good night.
You too. Love you, cousin.
I love you too, man.